Greetings. Good afternoon. This is White Wolf. I'm going to start off by enacting protocols. Call on the Black Dragon. Call on my golden dragon, Ezekiel, who is flying above me with the Black Dragon. I got Archangel Michael right here. I got Grandmother. And I got the Galactic Council behind me. So it is. Everyone today is a little feisty. Let me turn down that music, it's a little too loud for me. Everyone's a little feisty today. Everybody's kind of arguing with each other. Everybody's leaving negative posts on each other's timelines and just other light workers going at each other. And that's not what we should be doing. We should be uniting. Even as a nation with this whole corona thing, we should all be coming together. But instead, the negative forces, the dark entities are in other people, and they try to come onto us and ruin our day. And the topics of discussion for today is a poem that I wrote, forgiveness, and positivity, and why positivity needs to be a more reoccurring thing in this world and in this nation. Because everybody's so obsessed about the negative. They want to see you fall. They want to see you fail. That's more like than positivity. It wasn't like that years ago. There was more positive things in the news. There was, good stories. Now everything you see is a horror story. This ain't a political channel, but that's what you see, and that's what people feed into. And not only do we have to forgive those people, but we got to forgive ourselves. And we got to love ourselves. And we have to unite as light workers. We have to come together to make this world a better place. So, I also would like, before I do any super meditative stuff, I want to give a round of applause and give a shout out to Rita Menzner. Give a shout out to Rita, and we will get to you. We just had a lot of stuff coming in the way of that today, and I apologize, and Morningstar apologizes. That was beautiful what she did. She looked at all the things that she doesn't like about herself, and all the things that she does like, and she was honest about it. She cried about it, which was beautiful. We all have things that we don't like about ourselves. We all have the shadow version of ourselves that tries to come in and bring ourselves down. But the light will always shine brighter than the dark. It will always overcome every obstacle. And not only that, we got to be honest. Not only with everyone, but we got to be honest with ourselves. And I just want to actually give a shout out to everybody on here. Everybody on here has welcomed me with open arms. I feel so accepted. I feel so enlightened on this journey. And the fact that I hear people talking to Morningstar sometimes, and they're like, "Thank you, Morningstar and White Wolf, for your message. We resonated with it." I've literally had people watch my stuff and come to tears. That truly touches my heart. It truly touches my heart that whatever I do on here and how I connect with people through this camera here, through a very meditative state, that just brings me so much joy. You just don't even understand how much joy that brings me, because not only am I connecting with with people, but I'm connecting with people that are a lot like me, that have psychic abilities, that have had a 360 on their spirituality. I mean, there was an old way I used to think, and I don't think that way anymore. My spirituality, and I've awakened, and I have attuned to my higher self and my guides, and just my counsel, and just my dragon, Ezekiel. And it brings me so much joy, because it's better to do something that you love than to do something that you absolutely just fucking hate. And you go to a job day in, day out, and you're fucking miserable, and you're never going to do anything that is going to make you happy. And the fact that I've had people come to tears, I have people in the comments here who just tell me how I am changing their life, I am a positive force in their life, and that I have a message to deliver people each day. And the fact that it touches their hearts touches mine as well. So I just want to give a shout out to all of you on here right now. You're the reason why I do this. I want everybody's voices to be heard. I want everyone to feel God's source energy. I want everybody to be of the light and live your best life. I mean, this is what it's all about. We're going to do a little bit of healing today too. We're going to get in a very deep meditative state today while I'm doing my live here. But I got a special woman in my life. I got a very special woman in my life. She makes me really, really happy. I am doing fantastic, Marnie. And I wrote a poem about her before she did her live, and her live really just gave a lot of generalizations on what is going on. I mean, just on here, not only that, but just in our world. I mean, even when you go out into the world today, it's just so negative. Sorry, there's something on top of the screen. It's so negative to go around and you're seeing all these people walk around like zombies, and it's just so uncomfortable. You gotta wear a mask. They don't give you good service at restaurants anymore because they're not busy. I mean, I've seen a person sleep at the wheel. I mean, it's like, wake up. And that was basically Morningstar's message, just to wake up and realize that we're all interconnected and we're working together for a common goal, so we shouldn't be against one another. But I'm going to read a poem, and if you're looking for a significant other that is just like you, not only Source will find that for you, but sometimes people on the other side will also find your significant other, which happened to me. And that's my truth, and I stand in it. And I don't tell anybody that I found my girlfriend, my lovely girlfriend, and is the reason why I do what I do today. Yes, it's Source, but it's because I met her that sparked an inspiration in this young man to let his mastery come full circle and get the message across. I don't write down nothing that I say on this camera. I don't write down nothing. It comes straight from the heart and straight from my higher self. And I wrote a poem about my woman who guides me and is my mentor, and how much love that I just have for her. So I'm going to read this poem off to you guys with my wand. In the last 2 months, I've grown significantly. I'm coming into my mastery. All thanks to God's source energy. Also to the woman who loves me. She utterly captivates me. She makes me feel whole. Her love allows me to set goals. She is my mentor who guides me. My spirituality has done a complete 360. I owe it all to my Sorcerer Supreme. The essence of her soul is beautiful and serene. I owe it all to the woman who loves me. Especially at night when she lays right beside me. Her memory will always be with me. I love my Sorcerer Supreme. I do. It's like she entered my life and it just changed significantly. And I can't thank her enough for that, because she saw something in me, in this young man, in this 21-year-old. She saw greatness. She saw a master. She saw a healer. She saw a psychic. And I truly owe it all to her, not just Source. I owe it all to the people on the other side that brought us together and knew that we were supposed to be together. And I'd like to tell you all something too, that age is truly just a number. Because I've had 533 lifetimes with my significant other. And that person is waiting for you. And they're going to change your life. And you guys are going to get the message out to people. And you're going to change lives too. And your message is going to resonate to maybe just 50 people right now. Then it's going to go to 1,000. Then it's going to go to 1,000,000 people. That's my truth. And you have yours too. We all have our own truth. So what if normal people don't get it? That's fine. That's okay. But you do. And that's all that matters. I got some dragon and unicorn oracle cards. They're going to set off the tone for this live here. I don't look at them before I pull them. I gotta move some stuff around here firstly. But I'm going to be pulling the dragon cards first. Shuffle the deck 3 times. Shuffle the deck 3 times. And I pulled this card earlier. And I knew before the whole thing that I had a vision of orbs. The Orange Dragon brings soul families and communities together. Spread belonging, warmth, and oneness. Bring people together everywhere. That's like, hey Jacob, do a live today. Or White Wolf, excuse me. Sometimes I really get into this, but White Wolf, do a live today. Get the message out to people. Be your authentic self. Next card. Morningstar had this same card. The same card. It's Archangel Gabriel's dragon. That means that her message was essential for today. Brings purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension. That's why I'm doing a live every day. That's why I'm getting my creative juices flowing and I'm coming into my own. And bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond, and yes, you can call on Archangel Gabriel's dragon to come into your life and let his white light from his diamond shine upon your light, and you will be a force in the world. Now we're going to pull some unicorn cards. With those two cards, I pulled that orange dragon card earlier. And I told Morningstar, I was like, I need to go on here today. Need to get the message out. Because everyone's just so negative today. I don't know, there's something about this day. It just does not feel good. It just does not feel good. But call on the orange dragon and Archangel Gabriel's dragon. Invite them in. You see that? What am I telling you, people? Forgive. Exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't pull that just happenstance. I just pulled that. I shuffled the deck 3 times, blew on it. Synchronicity at its best, at its finest. It's time to let go of anger and blame. That's what we need to do, people. We need to let go of anger. We need to let go of anger in ourselves. We need to bring people together instead of dividing us. Because, being shitty to someone else as a light worker on putting a mean face on their post isn't doing anything. You're killing their pride. Some people are afraid to get on here, and they're 50 years old. I'm 21 years old. And some people are afraid to get on here because they get negative energy. The dark forces try to come in. Screw that. No, we don't need that. We need positivity. We need light. We need good energy. Sorry. I needed some water. Please forgive somebody I have anger to today. And quit blaming everybody else for your problems. And let go of it. Let go. Write it on a piece of paper. Maybe someone's done you wrong. Maybe someone in your family's done you wrong. Maybe someone in your family's giving you flack about doing this kind of work. Maybe it's a past relationship. Maybe you lost somebody. Write the good and the bad. Write it on a piece of paper. Take it out in the fire. Burn it. And burn it, because that will allow you to move on. Allow you to move on with your life and live your best life. We're going to pull the next card. And thank you, Halo, for your awesome comment. You guys give me great comments. I love it. True. Yes, what you guys are asking about is truth. There's a lot of truth being thrown at people, and they don't want to accept it. I mean, there's just so much hate in this world right now. There's so much hate in this world. I mean, there's children being put in human sex trafficking. I mean, it's just horrible. There's people being accosted for their own sexuality, having praised, death on them. Is that God's love? I don't think so. But some people think that is God's love, and that's right. And it's not right. It's not right, people. When you come from one way of thinking, your whole life about spirituality, you learn one way. And then you learn about this stuff, and you learn about other psychics that have your abilities and are just like you, and you'll feel connected to them when you meet them. It is heart shattering. It is, you're flabbergasted because you thought that way. That you actually thought that those things were right. Not the human sex trafficking, that's just wrong altogether, but people being punished. They think they just need to punish those people who are comfortable in their own sexuality, which they should not. And I regret ever, thinking that was okay. Because I had, been taught the traditional way of religion and spirituality. And then when you go down the rabbit hole and you figure out these things, you're kind of like, wow. It's astounding because there's so much more love being put out. There's so much more peace to this. And not that I ever felt that way about people who are comfortable with their sexuality. I'm really talking about people that are, other people that, just have hatred towards people that are comfortable with their sexuality. I just look at people and I'm just like, are you serious? He ain't doing nothing to you. He ain't affecting you. And then you may have people in your family that feel that way, but it's not right. It's not God's love. And yeah, there's a lot of people that have hatred towards gay people, and it's not right. It's not God's love. And, I didn't necessarily felt that way, but there's other people walking around and they're praising death to people that are comfortable in their sexuality. And it's wrong. I mean, it is absolutely wrong. But you have to love yourselves. You have to go live. You have to be your most authentic self. I mean, there was someone who went on Rita's post today and just was being fucking negative. Why? Because she was honest with herself? Is that why someone wanted to put a mean face on her post? And I mean, all things, man. When you really come to an awakening and you really start doing this stuff and you go back and you're just like, that's not right. That's not God's love. And that's why when you delve into psychic stuff, it really just changes your whole perspective on the whole spirituality subject. And it's hard because we live in a hateful world today. But no, I want to burn some sage. Actually, I want to read some of the comments before I do all that. Let me read some of your guys' comments because I love connecting with you guys while I'm on here. I feel like I'm talking to you guys. And I do truly watch what I say. And if I confused you, just please let me know. Marnie, hello, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. Hello there, buddy. Halo Turns. Hello, Don, Gilly Gilbert. Hello to all of you. That is my girlfriend's unicorn pack. It's not mine, but I like to use it sometimes. Yes, Joanne, it's very sad. And Hippie Chick, what's up? All right, Joanne, I'm reading your comment. It's crazy how diverse people are when we come from no judgment. We are all so much happier. Yes. Yes, that is the whole point of this whole thing that I wanted to get on here. Is people are casting judgment. It's like Morningstar earlier. People are so quick to cast judgment. And even other light workers are casting judgment onto each other. They're hating each other. They're not uniting people. I mean, people are rioting in the streets. I mean, it's absolutely stupid. And yeah, it's more peaceful. The message is more peaceful. And when you look back and you see some of the messages you used to hear the old way, it's very befuddling. It's like, wow. And like, I know for a fact that in the last 2 months, I'm not the same person that I was before. I'm not the same person that I was before. And I love that. I love this version of me. It's the best version of me. I work out more. I get to do what I like a lot more. I do something that I'm truly passionate about. And I get to talk to all of you people that feel the same way I do. And not that one's right or the other. And yes, thank goodness we all woke up. Because that's not God's love. And people think that is God's love, and it's befuddling. It is befuddling that people think that way. I better calm down, because sometimes I get on here and I just want to keep talking and I start getting on a tangent. But I want to thank everybody who gets on here and who resonates with. I had a woman the other night text me in Morningstar. It was Maxine. I can't remember her last name. She wants a reading done for us, and we're going to do it for her for free. Because she is struggling, low on funds. She has 5 children. And she said that she connected with me in Morningstar so deeply that we're changing her life and making her feel like we connect with her. She says she doesn't stumble a lot of people that she connects with, that she sees just on the internet. But she stumbled upon me in Morningstar. And she connects with us, and she resonates with us, and we're a positive outlet. We're a positive force in Maxine's life. So I'd like to give a shout out to Maxine. And not only that, but yeah, I don't understand it either. But I am going to burn some sage. This is the good stuff. Blessings to all of you today. I hope my message resonated with you all today. I hope it touched your heart. I hope it puts a positive force in your life and this new way of thinking. Because the old way is not God's love. It's hateful. It's not positive force, and that's not truly being tapped in. No, it's not. So I want to bless you all today. We got to be honest with ourselves, people. Let that burn. I want you all to close your eyes while I'm doing this. I want you all to get a very meditative state. I want your mind to drift away for a second. And I want you to get this message that I'm about to say. I'm going to get the energy flowing around here. I want you to take all the things that you hate about yourself and all the hatred that you have towards other people, and I want you to cut the ties to those negative energies and those lower frequencies. I want you to throw it in the trash, and after you snap out of this, you are going to come back feeling like you've went through a transmission. You're going to feel as if you have new eyes and a new way of thinking, and know that God's source energy loves you, and that all these light workers on here are working together day in, day out to get the message across in a new way of thinking. And know that this is a community that accepts you and loves you for your psychic abilities and loves you for who you are. And we want to hear your message. We want to connect with you. We want to heal you. We want to help you attune to your higher self and fill your life with blessings and love and happiness and fruitful abundance. Every word in the dictionary. And that's why we go live and we tell our stories and we tell our life's trauma, our childhood trauma, so we can assess it and move on and be happy and be our best selves, be our highest selves, and live our best and fullest lives. Let this marinate for a minute. Let this sit with you. And forgive. And don't be negative, be positive. Don't cast spells on your life. And let go of anger and blame and forgive. Attune to the orange dragon. Attune to Archangel Gabriel's dragon and his white diamond light. Forgive. Forgive, please. And all of this is true. And this is how everyone feels today. Sit for this for a moment and keep your eyes closed, please. And so it is. And thank you all for letting me do this today. I felt very compelled to do it. And thank you all for listening and resonating with my message. And I hope all of you have a blessed day. This is White Wolf, signing off. And so it is.